I can't believe this is real. This show happened 35 years ago this week. And it feels as if things are not so good here in Jim Crockett land. We're going to get into it, but as a reminder, we're fresh off of Starrcade 87. That's our most recent quote unquote big show. And Vince McMahon low-key sabotaged the doggone thing. They decided they wanted to create the Survivor Series to compete with Starrcade 1987. And as a result, he made ultimatums. He went to all the different pay-per-view outlets and cable systems around the country and said, hey, do you want WrestleMania? Yes. Well, if you want WrestleMania, you better not carry this. And when some didn't play that game, they thought, okay, we're going to have to stagger this. So they did a dual pay-per-view opportunity. It really split the audience. The cable system says, never again. We're not playing ball by Vince McMahon's rules. We won't do that again. So Vince turns around and does the ultimate play here and sabotages Bunkhouse Stampede with a free show. Since he can't go head-to-head on pay-per-view anymore, he'll just put up a free show, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. This is the show that created the Royal Rumble. And it's crazy to think that Starrcade going to pay-per-view is what led to the creation of Survivor Series, which we're still enjoying today. And now Bunkhouse Stampede, you know, it was the impetus for the creation of the Royal Rumble. I don't think enough people talk about that, Jim. That's crazy.
It's interesting how things work out. One thing leads to another.
Yes.
It's just simply outmaneuvered Crockett on that piece of business.
Yes.
And it took the attention away from the Bunkhouse Stampede. I remember that was a cold night too, as I recall. What town were we in?
You were in New York.
Yeah, New York. So it was chilly night that time of the year. I thought we had a good card, but we had no momentum. None.
Right.
Maybe less than none, whatever that could be. And there was just nothing. There's no momentum rolling into it. You got to have some momentum rolling into it, or it's just not going to work. And it didn't work. It wasn't a bad card. You know, it was predictable that Dusty was going to win the first one. You know, that giant boot.
Yeah.
Was a prize. I wonder where that is today.
I don't know. I've been chasing it for a few years. I can't find it. Don't know anybody who knows where it is either. It's crazy.
Cody don't know, or
no.
Wow.
Cody doesn't know. Teal doesn't know. Dustin doesn't know. I haven't met a collector who knows. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of it. But hey, if you know where it is, hit me up. My DMs are open. I'd love to have that in my collection here.
Yeah, that fit in your room down there just perfectly.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. So it's but anyway, it was an interesting time. A lot of strategy, a lot of strategic planning. But you know, those of us that knew a little bit about the business knew that we were going to be challenged to do anything decent because, again, that old momentum word. We talked about the NFL playoffs and the down to 4 teams. It's all about momentum. Who's going to go into these games with the most momentum? And you know, we'll find out when they play. And momentum's a key thing, man. It's really it's a significant measuring stick. You got to have it in place, or things just don't work out. And they didn't work out on the Bunkhouse Stampede. I enjoyed working it. It was fun. You know, you kind of get challenged. You know, can we deliver a real good product? And you know the answer is, well, we don't have any momentum, and nobody's really over. Or we've got to see this. We didn't have that situation, so it was a tough hand to play going into the game.